Hello to all the cool kids out there. I am Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Today I am going to be showing you how to make this quilt-like fabric. It's really easy, totally for beginners because I'm a total beginner. I'm not an experienced quilter or anything, so this is totally imperfect. Probably breaks a lot of rules that I don't even know about. But it was a lot of fun to learn how to make. These are some of my biggest squares here. I set up, and then these are some that I'm still working on that I'm going to pair up and work on as I go. I want to make more of these squares before I start putting them all together. But yeah, these are some examples of those squares that I have already made, and we're going to work on this today. So I have a lot to do. Oh my goodness, I started all over again last night with cutting up more fabric, so you can imagine the mess I have going on. Okay, so step one, which I've already done, so I'm not going to actually do it myself, but step one is actually cutting up your fabric into different squares and strips and rectangles and whatever you got. You could also maybe already have scraps that are in different shapes. Some of them might be triangle shapes. I don't know. Mine are all squares because that's how I cut them up. So what you want to do is, again, cut up all your fabrics into different squares and rectangle shapes and things like that. Those four shaped types of shapes. The first time that I did it, I actually cut them out with the rotary cutter. But I think they're the same if I just cut out strips by hand. So I just ripped the fabric and tore down the sides so that way it made squares and rectangles as well. But they're still perfect because, you know, when you rip up the fabric, it's perfectly squared and everything. So I don't think I actually have to cut them out with the rotary cutter because these edges are still perfectly straight enough to lay down and sew, and you won't be able to see this fuzzy edge. So I think I'm just going to rip them up into squares and rectangles just by hand. Hi, BB, welcome. But yeah, so what you want to do is cut up your fabric into squares and rectangles. And what you want to do is you want to pick two fabrics. You might want to make them different. And what you want to do is match the ones that are kind of similar in size. You see how this one's just a slight difference in size? One's a little smaller. Hi, Elizabeth. One's just a teeny bit smaller than the other one. So these would still be a good fit together. So what you would do is you would put them right sides of the fabric together. So this is the right side of the fabric. That's the right side of the fabric. And we're going to put them together like this. And then what we're going to do, I have my little sewing machine. I'm going to show you. I am going to sew a 1/4 inch seam here. So 1/4 inch seam, and I'm going to use a straight stitch on the default settings, so I'm not changing anything. And I'm using my Project Runway Limited Edition CE1125 PRW from Brothers. This is over at Walmart. It's like $130, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So we're just going to straight stitch across. And I'm just using beige thread. You can use whatever thread you want. It won't show up anyways. So yeah. So here we go. I got a 1/4 inch seam right there. It's probably a little hard to see because the thread is not very visible, but there you go. You can see the 1/4 inch seam there. And the next step is to iron it. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay the seam down to one side, doesn't matter what side, and then you're going to iron it like that. So on the back, it's going to look like this. This side's going to be off to one side. Let me show you. You can see the difference between one that's not pressed and one that is pressed. This one has the seam just all floppy, and this seam here is laid down. So that's the second step. First step, cut up your fabric into squares. Second step, sew them right sides of the fabric facing each other, 1/4 inch seam. They don't have to be straight or perfectly aligned. The next step would be to get them perfectly aligned. So then you do want to cut this part, which I suppose I could do. Show you. And I actually use This is the plastic for my Sizzix. It's the little one, and I have a longer one, which I use this. So this one's a spare, basically. So instead of buying a ruler, I kind of just went this route. So now using my rotary cutter, and you definitely want to use a rotary cutter for certain parts of this project. So now they're even, perfectly even squares. And now we're ready for the next step. Like I said, you iron it open, you're ready for the next step. The next step, which is the steps that I'm on, is to have a bunch of these fabric squares already done. So these are just 2 pieces of fabric that I have ironed open. Different types of fabric, and I'm going to put these together in basically blocks of 4 next. So we're going to sew 2 of these 2x2s together, and we're going to start making our quilt. Again, this is perfect for beginners. I'm a total newbie. If it's a straight stitch, I'm down to try it. You know what I mean? Like, I know my sewing machine, but I still consider myself much of a noob. And I just tried to match fabrics that kind of went together. All of my fabrics kind of match. I've come to notice that I buy a lot of like beige, cream, pink. You know what I mean? That kind of color range. So that's what these are pretty much all going to be. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Like I said, sewing these 2x2s together. Excuse me. And eventually they'll become 4x4s, right? And then you put those 4x4s together. Steps and steps. Okay, so let's try doing, oh, this would be cute together right here. And it's okay if they're not even. We'll just cut them even. So that'll be okay. Sorry, there's like a little bug in my face. Oh my gosh. Okay, so these 2 will go together like this. Putting the edges together. And I got my sewing machine over here. And again, we're going to do a 1/4 inch seam, straight stitch. What model number is your Epson printer? The one I have right now is actually an ET 2750. I've gone through a couple of printers since I've made my original review, but I have an ET 2750. Susan. So this is our square right here, our 2x2. We're going to go ahead and even this out eventually, not right now. I'll leave that for the next step. So let's pair up some more fabrics here. And I'm just going off of height to make sure that they're kind of, the same height, so that way I don't have to cut off fabric. So this would be perfect. So let's sew this together. Right sides of the fabric together. I always have to check because sometimes I don't do it right. Okay. So here we go. 1/4 inch seam. And you don't have to match seams up at all. Don't worry about this one being up here and this one being down here. It's not closed, people, so it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's all right. It's going to be okay. Okay, so let's see what we can put together here. I'm trying to find, like I said, widths anyways. It doesn't matter. This would be kind of cute together. Okay. Doesn't matter if the seams go one way on one and then the other on the other one. That's why I thought that this project was a lot of fun. There didn't seem to be that many rules, which I love. I love project with little rules. Hi, Elisa. So here's this one. And like I said, don't worry about these ones going this way and this other one's going the other way. We're going to even it out and they'll be good to go for the next one, next step. Let's see. This and this are kind of the same height. Let's put those together. And the original person who did this tutorial, excuse me, they, 1 moment, let me sneeze. Okay, so the original person who did this tutorial, they actually like put together like they had one for all the red fabrics, one for all the purple fabrics. I don't have fabric that like that that I can sort by color. But like I said, all of my fabrics tend to kind of be the same color schemes, you know what I mean? So they all kind of go together, and there's a bunch of flowers in there, of course. I always have flower fabrics. That's just my thing. Okay. So, let me show you my new plant, you guys. I got a new plant. Look at it. Isn't it weird? Such a weird little plant. I can't stop sneezing. Oh my goodness. So weird because I was totally fine right before I went live. And as soon as I go live, it's like, oh, let's sneeze. So here's my new plant. It's called a baby toes. Isn't it weird? Or they also call them ET fingers as well. Aren't they funny? They get their light from the top of these. They're like little clear windows almost. And that's where they get their light from. Aren't they adorable? I've been wanting these for a while. These are, of course, succulents, and again, they're called baby toes. They're so cute. Oh, I can't wait to plant them. Okay, back to the project that we're here for. Sorry, I always got to post about my plants, you guys. Sorry. Let's see. This will be. This could look cute here. Okay, let's put these together. Okay. Hi, Sandra. I know, I'm off topic all the time. I just love to share my plants. I love my little plants. Okay, so let's see. This could go here. This one I messed up on, and I put the right side of the fabric on the other side. Awesome, baby. You'll love it. This is a good printer. On Amazon, they have the inks individually. At the stores, they only have them in like the full set. So you'll definitely want to get on Amazon and order the bottles as you finish them. Which is great because when I got the printer originally, they only sold the inks in sets. And that was terrible for me. So here's this one right here. Isn't it adorable? It looks creepy and gross. I don't know why. You know, if you have those problems with like holes, you know, and they feel so funny. They're just like, they're really hard right now because they have water. And they go really soft and squishy when they need water. So I always like to touch them. I'm always squeezing my plants. It's probably weird. Because I've overwatered my plants when I just go by the soil. Because sometimes they'll tell you, oh, just look at the soil, and if it's dry, give it water. So I've killed my plants doing that. So I actually have to like touch my plants all the time. And when they're squishy and soft, that's when I water. Just gotta learn, live and learn, people, live and learn. Okay, so here's this 2x2. Daisy, the day before, you didn't know how to do this. Damn, girl, you are so good. Isn't it fun? Just practice, girl. Practice, practice, practice. I do a lot. When I'm really into it, I will practice it till I'm the best out there. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's just fun. When it's fun, I'll do it. You know what I mean? I always say I'll do anything until it's not fun. Here's this right here. And again, in the next step, we'll put these 2x2 squares together, or these 4x4, I should say, and make 8x8 basically. That is the next step. Let's see. I'm trying to go by height. These are a little bit too short for it. You'll do great, trust me. If I can figure it out, girl, you got this. You 100% got this. Correct sides together. And I did iron my fabric, actually. I did do that because I would kind of just bunch up my bed sheets and just put them in their plastic container. So they were really like wrinkled and everything, which made it a little bit harder to do. So I did have to iron my fabric. That was kind of like an ugh moment. But I had to do it, you know, just had to. Let's see. These pieces that don't really go together. I guess I could cut off a little bit of this. That would be okay. Sorry about my nose, you guys. Oh my god. It's terrible. I'm waiting for my robot nose transplant. You guys know I'm always on that waiting list for that for that nose transplant. Elisa says, now are you using the same fabrics from the cut up bed sheets? Yes. Yes, this is from the bed sheets. Some of them, like this and this, is actually fabric, but those are very small pieces. Most of it is bed sheets. Yes, yes, yes. Like these two, bed sheets. Bed sheets all the way. Oh, and Irina sent me some new bed sheets. So I, of course, immediately cut them up, and I'm going to make them into this quilt material too. At least half of the material. I like to divide. I divide my fabric, you know. And this is what it looks like on the back, because the girl didn't show the back of her project, and I was really confused. So like I said, this is what it looks like not pressed. So the seam is all popped out. And this is what it looks like pressed. You see the seam is down low. So this is what we have to iron when we iron. We have to fold this seam off to the side and lay it flat. So again, this is what it looks like on the back. Two seams here are flat and this one is not. Hi, Monique. Nice to see you, girl. Nice to see you. Looks good. Okay, let's go to the next one now. Girl, I can't stop making these. Somebody help me. Okay, let's see. Uh-oh, I'm so excited. Hubby's taking me out for dinner tonight, y'all. Hey. For my birthday dinner, hey. Because it's my birthday next week. I don't know if he'll be here, but I think we're going out to dinner tonight. Too exciting. He's taking me to Red Lobster. He loves me. I'm just kidding. I don't like Red Lobster. Thank you, Monique. Cute, cute, cute. Looking real cute. Okay. So, what are we doing? Let's do. Still too long for it. Oh, we could do these two. Let's do these two. These would be pretty together. I probably should pair them up first, but I don't. Like I think she spent a nice time pairing up fabrics before she sewed. I kind of just go along with it. I don't plan stuff out. And I'll leave the link down below in the description box to where you can find the original tutorial to how to do this. She explains it much better. Ooh, look at those seams matching up almost. They're just a bit off. They would knock off some points on Project Runway for that. But oh well, I gotta get better. Okay, so I'm down here trying to pair up these fabrics. Trying to do the thing. Oh, these would look cute like that. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Get a little bit farther away, maybe then you can see everything. Maybe. Again, just a simple, really simple 1/4 inch seam. Which is basically the distance from this little notch where the needle is to the edge right here, the foot. Apparently that's 1/4 inch. Okay. So here's this one. This one's real cute, real long. I love it. Where did you get your beautiful baby toes? I got these from Home Depot. I've been wanting them for a while, and I've seen them before, but I only buy plants when the soil is dry. If the soil is wet, I will not buy it from Home Depot or Walmart or whatever. If the soil is dry and even the plants look like they need water, I'll buy it. But if they are wet, I will not buy the plant. So it's taken me a while to find one that's dry. I don't trust these big box stores with succulents. I actually mostly buy my succulents online on Facebook groups because they know how to take care of the plants better than Walmart employees. No shade to Walmart employees, but y'all just don't know how to take care of succulents. I don't know. Because if they get too much water, they die, Aristi. These plants don't like to be watered every day. They like to be watered once a week, twice a month. And at the stores, they water them every single day. Like, they don't care what the plant is. They'll water it every day. It's terrible. I mean, it's, whatever they tell them to do at their job, I'm sure they do. But it's just not how these plants like to grow in particular. And so if I buy it, it'll just die on me. It's dead from when you buy it. And it slowly just dies and dies and dies until it's dead. They do not like wet soil. That one's beautiful with the red. I want more of this red material. I don't know if I have more. I'll have to look. I will have to look. Okay, so let's see. What can we do here? These fit together. Let's put these together. Even if you don't water them for many days after you get them. Yeah, it's possible that they are already too watered, that they're already dying. It's terrible. I've had it happen to me. I buy them, they look beautiful, and then they literally melt when they have too much water. They literally melt. And it's so easy to overwater them. It's just the easiest thing to overwater them. Let's put these together. So I have bought plants that look like they need so much water that they're so thirsty. We have ice plant. I just got some for my neighbor. She gave me some of her ice plant. So I put it in some water. Hopefully it grows some roots, which is funny because it'll grow roots in water. But if you give too much water, it'll die. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I don't know. I don't know why they chose to be like this, but they did. Ice plant is the name of a succulent. It's just the name. It doesn't look like ice or anything. They're actually really pretty. They have a lot of green leaves. And their flowers are really pink, almost dark red. I love succulents, you guys. Succulents are so much fun. They like to be outside, though, with a lot of light. So if you don't have a lot of light, you might want to get some grow lights because they will stretch for light and then they'll die. 101 ways to kill a succulent. Don't give it enough water. Give it too much water. That's 2 ways right there. Don't give it enough light. Give it too much light. It'll die. They love it. They're so special. I want plants in my house, but I can't. My cat will eat them. My cat will straight up eat whatever plant I put up here. I've never seen yellow ones. That sounds pretty. See, my stash is growing all nice and big. All right. These would look cute together. Let's put these together. But I want the ice plant because it grows really good out here in a lot of sun. And you know how hot it is in Vegas. It's probably as hot as in your place right now for some reason. But, so I wanted a plant that would take a lot of sun. So that's the ice plant. They take a lot of sun. They love it. There's this square right here. We are moving it along. Trying to figure out what goes where. This will go fine together, actually. This will be okay. Right there. So I gotta iron all these. That's the next step. Lots of action. Quilting is full of action, you guys. Hi, River City Creative. And I'm glad you're enjoying it, Sandra, because I don't know. This is all I want to do right now. I'm crazy. It's all I want to do. I don't know why. It just is. All I want to be on right now. And I've already got a whole new batch. This was all the fabric that I actually originally cut up for this project. And now that I have it all practically finished, I am like, oh, I need to cut up some more fabric. Some more fabric. That's what I need in my life. More fabric scraps. Oh. And from cutting, because I have to cut these even, from doing all that, I have all this stuff. The smallest, teeniest little scraps. And there's actually a project I want to do with all these. I know, it's crazy. It has to do with water-soluble interfacing. And it kind of like squishes it all together into paper or something like that. So I want to do that with that project. So I'm actually keeping all my little scraps that I cut off. Because, again, they're going to be good in another project. So keep that in mind. Let's see. Oh, I already have that fabric in them, though. Let's see if it's different. Oh, I hit my head. Sorry. The camera is right in front of my head. Okay, I could cut off a little bit of this one. And you might want to choose like this one, these squares right here. Let me put these away because they kind of obscure the view. Okay, so these ones are a little bit off even. They're not exactly the same size, right? So I'm going to have to cut them even. So I think I could cut off a little bit of this fabric, but if you don't like this fabric, maybe you could switch it to this side and cut off some of this fabric. So you can kind of make that call when you sew them together. I think I'll be okay cutting off some of this fabric right here. So I'll sew it like that, with that part kind of sticking out a little bit. Okay. So definitely have to cut this part off here. So definitely there's a lot of prep work with these quilts. I'm telling you, if you like projects with a lot of steps, you should try quilting. Because there's a lot of steps. I'll tell you that right now. Lots and lots of steps. You gotta cut, and you gotta iron, and you gotta cut again. It's a lot of, it's fun though. I guess I like it. But I haven't done like a real quilt, you know, so I haven't had to cut like precise shapes or anything like that. This is the type of quilt for me, that's for sure. Tassels would be cute too. I just bought succulents after seeing yours. They are doing good in Southern Arizona. Southern Arizona, make sure you water them more often. You know what I mean? Like squish your leaves all the time and make sure that they're plump. And when they're not, wait one day and then give them water. Those tiny fabric pieces. I remember I watched a lady make strips in the sewing machine. She was putting them freely in bunches and sewing them as a result. Ooh, that sounds cool. If you know the video, let me know, or what the strategy or the you know what I mean, the technique is called. Here's some little ones that look good together. And I definitely made a lot of mistakes when I first made this quilt thing, so don't feel bad. Don't feel bad if you mess up. I did all the time. Okay, so here's this. Cute. And let's see what else we can do here. This would look cute together. Let's do that. Okay, they don't have to be exactly the same size. We'll cut them even eventually. So that's okay. It's okay. Definitely. I don't have to match up seams. Definitely. Definitely that makes it easier. See that? No matching up seams. Definitely not gonna lie, that is nice. Okay, those are cute. So like I said, this is definitely the type of quilt project for me. Yep, Sandra, just gonna whack it off. Not even worried about it. Not even tripping. See, I guess I used a lot of this fabric everywhere, so everything kind of has it. I'm trying to look for a piece that does it. Okay, this will look cute. There it is. Love it. Again, it seems like I kind of pick a lot of fabrics in the same color scheme, maybe without realizing it. And all of my fabrics kind of match. So, I mean, that's good. It's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. Let's do these two. Butter. Okay. Bam. Bam, right there. Super cute. This product, I don't know what it is about this that is so much fun that I can't stop that I just want to keep doing. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a lot of fun. Well, I like collaging and stuff. This is kind of what I would do, you know, with vintage images. Kind of collage them together, kind of put them together like this. So doing it in real life is just a whole lot of other fun. Whole other bag of fun. Let's do these 2 long pieces. Aren't they pretty? The big roses. Thank you, Irina, because that fabric is fabulous. I really can't get enough of it. And of course, all of my fabrics are pretty much floral. Pretty much 100% of my fabrics are floral. That's just how it is. I can do these two. Kind of make them a little bit long. Hi, Irina. Speaking of Irina, I got your fabrics last night, Irina. I already cut them up. I already cut off sections and I'm ready to make them into quilts. So, you know, thank you so much for that. These fabrics were so fabulous. You spoiled me, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being so generous and sharing with me so much stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We definitely must go shopping together one time. I need to know where you get all this good stuff, girl. Where you get all the good stuff. Irina knows where all the good stuff is. That looks so cute. I love it. I am in love with this project. Okay. Okay, let's do it. No, let's do that. Let's just do it with this one. Okay, right there. All right. I see, girl. You do. You must have a good time. She knows where all the good stuff's hiding at. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. These two. These two will go together. Hey, Paper Inspirations girl, how are you? Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Ooh, ooh, it's Friday. Okay, okay. Let's see. Okay, here's some different stuff. Okay, those will look cute together. I guess I could cut off some of this fabric. That's fine. That would be okay with me. All right. Saturday there. Oh, cool. It's Saturday. That's funny to me because it's Friday here. That looks good. I just have to cut off that bottom part to even it out. But that is easily done. I think these are the same size. Just by a little bit they're not, but that's okay. I'm gonna make it work. Oh, I finally ran out of bobbin. I thought that bobbin would go on forever. Okay, we're back. We're back. What is a little string? Okay. What am I looking for? This little thing. I love using the bed sheets for quilting, isn't it? It's fun and it's a lot cheaper than buying fabric, that's for sure. You get a lot more. You get so much fabric for your buck. It's insane. You could buy like 3 yards of fabric for like $2 at the thrift shop. It's awesome. Here's that. It's actually even more. I don't know how many yards of fabric are in bed sheets. It's so much though. So much fabric. Okay, these will look cute together. Right there. Hi, Teresa. Oh no, I'm here for a while, girl. I am here for a while. I am here to quilt. That's right. There we go. That looks good. Working on 2x2s. Right now, anyways. Oh, that would look cute together. That's the same fabrics. Sometimes I do put the same fabrics together. Like right here, I'm going to put the same fabrics together, but they're kind of like on opposite sides, so it's okay. It's okay. Daisy, how do you clean your machine and get rid of lint and dust other than sewing paper? Actually, this thing comes off right here, and then this plastic part, I didn't know that. This plastic part comes off. Check it out. Well, I do it, but it'd be hard to put it back in, probably. Well, now I've done it. Yeah, this whole part here comes out. See? Now you're making me clean it. There's a little duster. I hit my head again. Hang on, I have this like little dusting tool. I don't know where it is, but this is basically how I do it. Probably shouldn't put my finger in it. I didn't know it actually did this before. This was a brand new thing to me. I used to think I had to take off this metal part, and you actually don't. So magic right there. But you could take off this metal part, then you can clean all in there. But yeah, I haven't been. Oh, that's this thread. Okay. Like, what am I pulling on? Okay, so let's try and put this back on now. What have I done? Okay, we're good. I didn't put this back in there. Sorry, guys. Sorry. This is what I get. This is what I get. This goes here. And I already know that this little notch goes here. I already know that. Okay. See how easy that is? So easy. Okay. Right there. And now we put the bobbin back in. And we're good to go. But yeah, this has a little, it has like a little key basically that comes with it. I don't have it with me right now, but it has a little key. It's not that easy to turn. So when I learned that I could take this part off, I was like, hey, that's my new thing. That's the new thing I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I put it all back together and it works right now. I don't know. I might have just messed it up. Nope, we're good. I was genuinely afraid I would mess it up. And I'm like, no, then I can't quilt. Okay, what did I do here? You guys, I sewed a pocket accidentally. Okay, don't do what I just did though. But look, I just made a pocket. A sleeve for a little dress. That's what I just made. Okay, now I know how to make sleeves. Put that off to the side. Whoops. Okay, yes, now I know how to make a full dress. Oh my god, you guys. Mistakes happen. It's okay. It's okay. It's just bed sheets. It's okay. There we go. Right? There are no accidents, right? I'll just make it a tube pocket. So it'll be a junk journal tube. Okay. So what are we doing? All right. We just finished this. Okay, cool. Ah. Okay. Okay. Serious Daisy now. Be serious Daisy. We got this little house, right? We got the little house. So cute. Let's do these pieces together. Little pieces. Okay. And I do fold them together. I mean, I do hold them together. I don't pull on it, but I do hold them together as I sew. Bye, Dana. I'll message you later, girl. I saw that you messaged me on Facebook. I'm sorry that I haven't messaged you back, but I will message you back real soon. So that looks good. Okay, that looks good. And then what do we want to do? Figure out what to do next. Okay, we could do these together. Why not? Why not? Right sides fabric facing each other. That way I know. Okay. Okay, so that looks good. Will you use heat and bond? Maybe. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. More than likely, though. More than likely. Y'all know I love my heat and bond. You guys know my name is Daisy Heat and Bond Collins. You guys know I got it legally changed. You guys know I'm sponsored the house. I'm just kidding. Okay, here's this lovely thing-a-lang right here. Love it with all the flower. I think all of my fabrics are floral. I think I have one, like some polka dots. And everything else is floral this, floral that. Very, very floral. Okay, these would be cute. Okay, let's do that. But let's do it this way. This way it'll be a little funkier. We love it to be funky. It's got to be funky. Okay. Okay. Cute. So this could have been backwards and these would have been more aligned, but I wanted to make it a little bit less like aligned. Thank you, Emily. I thought so too. I was really nervous that it wouldn't match. You know what I mean? Because it feels like I have so many kinds of fabric, but I kind of don't. I kind of tend to buy a lot of beige, pink, pastel, so they all kind of go together. Surprisingly, they all do. Let's put these together. Where's the Betsy Johnson? Right here, girl. She's right here. Right here. Right there. Ask and you shall receive. Right there, girl. I just have to be careful when I iron this one because it's really like, I've said this before, it's like really plasticky. I would never sleep on this as a bed sheet. I would just sweat. I don't know. It's terrible fabric to use as a bed sheet. And when I try and iron it, it shrinks. So I can't iron it that long. It's not good fabric, Betsy. I don't know what you were thinking. I bet she doesn't sleep in those fabrics. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got to say about that. And these are actually the same fabrics, but I'm going to, put them on opposite sides so they'll look kind of cool. Okay. So I don't have a lot of the like red pieces in this one. The first original quilted squares had a lot of red in them, but I didn't have that much material of it, so it's not going to be everywhere. That's also why I didn't already put them together, you know what I mean? Because I want to mix them with some of the ones I'm making today, so I can get maybe a little bit more red here and there. We'll see. Did any of you make theme journals for the July matching fabric embellishments? No, I don't know. I don't know why. The only theme I'll ever do is like Christmas. I'm kind of lame. I'm kind of lame like that. Let's see. This could be kind of cute. They're the same fabric again, but I'm using them kind of differently in opposite ways, so they look a little bit more interesting. Let me show you in a minute. Okay, right here. So those are the same fabrics, but I just kind of switched them up, and they look a little bit different. Yes, Jane Austen is also a good theme. Love Jane Austen journals. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here that we could put together? These would be kind of cute together. Let's do that. And of course, I cut up some of the fabric bigger, some of them smaller. So you'll see some of the 2x2 squares are actually like huge. They're like this big. And then some of them are this big. So there's all sorts of different sizes. It's all good. This one looks kind of interesting with I love this fabric right here. This is brand new bed sheets to me. New to me anyways. And I love their color scheme. I can't wait to include them in more projects. This will be okay. We'll put these together. Unless there's something else that's hiding. Not really. Not really. Let's see. I could do these two. This not exactly the same size, but we'll cut them even. We'll make it work. I love the fabric florals and vintage. Sometimes I think the others would be fun too. Yes. I hear you. I totally understand. Let's see. What else do I have here? Okay, this would be a good size here. Well, let's put it on this side to make it a little bit more exciting. Oh my goodness. Okay. I try and match up the edges here just a little bit. That's as much matching up as I try and do. And again, I hold the fabric. I don't pull it. I just hold it. Oh, I sewed it to the wrong side. Gosh darn it, Daisy. Okay, it's really easy fix actually. It's not that hard as it seems. I just gotta undo everything I just did. That's it. Let me do it on this side of the fabric. That side is a little bit like jersey. It's a little soft. just got to cut off all the seam here. Just that little, you know, just little thing. This little thing I got to do. Right, this side. It happens, mistake happens, it's okay. We'll get through it together, you guys. Together. Okay. There we go, that's a lot faster. Just kind of ripping it. Ripping up the seam, ripping up the seam. Okay. Whew. Like it never happened, right? Like it never, ever happened. Okay, now we're going to do the right thing. They said I wanted it on this side. Okay, so face it. It's because this one, I originally put this fabric wrong. So, like, I immediately, like, confused myself. It happens. It happens. There we go. That's better. I didn't even pull out all the other strings. They're still in there. That's fine. I'll live. Okay. Okay, so now we're still working it. Trying to make it work over here. Okay. Let's see what I got going on. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Why not? Let's do that. Under each seam. Oops. See, my little seam was going off to the other side. Gotta fix that. Gotta fix it. Okay. Okay. Real funky, but it's okay. It's all right. It'll work. For what we're doing, it'll work. We are almost done with these squares. Kind of almost. Kind of almost. I did start out with a lot, and now it's going down to a little bit, so it's a good sign. So I have a lot of squares that are kind of ready for the next step already. As in, like actually sewing like maybe 8x8s together, something like that. That's what I got next. That's what I got going on next. Let's get all these strings out of the way. Sometimes there's strings. Okay. Let's do these together. So I think I know what I'm going to be doing this weekend. Haha. I got to cut up a bunch of fabrics, and then I got to sew them 2x2s. And then I got to sew them 4x4s, and then I got to sew them 8x8s. It's a lot of work, you guys. It's a lot of work nobody told me to do, but now I feel pressured to do it. I'm just kidding. I kind of just want to clear off my scraps. I'm going to use up some of my fabric. This is good to use it up. I would say this is a good project. To use up a lot of fabric that you have just laying around, or maybe scraps of it or whatever. This is actually a lot of fun to do. A lot of steps, you guys. They are, I'm telling you. Sandra said she did a Beauty and the Beast and a Wizard of Oz. How cool. I have a bunch of Christmas books to do with little golden books myself. As well as a bunch of, I could do some prayer journals because I have a lot of, Christian little golden books too. Which is cool. Which is pretty cool. This one's not even here or here, so I'll have to cut it even in the next step, but that's okay. It's a little bit of a smaller piece with a little bit of a bigger piece, but that's okay. So trying to use different pieces together. Sometimes the same fabrics come up, but that's okay. We will make it work. There's really no wrong way to put these fabrics together. Like I said, the original lady from the tutorial, she did colors. So she had like a bunch of purples and a bunch of pinks, a bunch of reds like that. I don't have that much fabric, so I kind of just cut all my fabrics together. And I said, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's see what all we have left here. Okay, I can put these two together. Love it. All right, then we have these fun ones right here. I don't have a lot of these pieces of fabric. These are a lot of fun. Too bad I don't have a lot of pieces like that, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's put these two together. Daisy, you can make a lot of money selling this as yard goods. Really? Because I'm obsessed with making this. I am obsessed. I would not mind keep making these. It's that much fun to me. Give me another week. It probably won't be, but right now, this is a lot of fun. I didn't know that people would buy this stuff. Because, they could probably just make their own or whatever. But it is a lot of work. Gosh darn it. It's a lot of work. It's easy work, but it is a lot of little minute. Isn't it beautiful? I wish I had more of that. That's literally all the scraps of fabric I have from it. There's 4 pieces. It's beautiful. I wish I had this fabric so much. But I don't. I just don't, sadly. Put these together. Ah, that should be on that side. Yes, it should. $10 to $12 for a piece cut for a cover size. Okay. I just enjoy making stuff a lot, and I make a lot of it. So I don't mind getting rid of some because I will make so much of this stuff. I will be flooded in it. I watched you do a lot of these last night and they were beautiful, but I will check back for your next step. Okay, Lily, no problem. Let's see. Okay, we'll put these together here. Come on. Some of the fabric is a little bit slippery. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Yeah. How cute! This, I'm telling you, with this red fabric, this would be so cute for like a picnic table blanket or like a picnic table cover. It looks so pretty. Okay, so now we are down to the nitty gritty. I cannot be picky anymore because I have like 6 pieces down here left, and that's it. Okay. Okay. That one's kind of a skinnier piece, but that's okay. It's okay to be skinny. I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm just kidding. Eat a sandwich. I'm just kidding. Make me a sandwich. I would like a sandwich. Sounds good. Nice meatball sub. Oh, yeah, that sounds fun. A meatball sub. All right. Okay, so this looks pretty right there. We are moving it. Look at all the stash right here I have of 4x4s, you guys. It's it's awesome. I love it. I gotta use up these scraps, you guys. I have to. I gotta do it. Okay. These would look okay. Maybe I. Okay. Make sure right sides are facing each other. Double check. Double check for me. Or a pillow cover. Yes, pillow covers would be so pretty. I could make my own pillow cover. Shh. Okay. Here is where it gets a little tricky. Just because these are really oddly sized now. Very, very oddly sized. That's okay. We are literally down to the last 4 pieces here. We are going to make it work with what we got. That's right. Okay, so these go together. Okay, so these are the same fabrics, but again, I just switched them. So it makes it a little bit more interesting. And these two. Guess I'll just leave these for the next bunch because they don't really match anything. Okay, so we are ready to iron. How exciting. We are ready to iron. I need to press these open. And then I can start making them even and stuff like that. So I have my iron over here. And it's going to get hot. So let's see. If you guys are just starting to show up to the show here, let me show you the steps to do this. I'm not the originator of this technique, of course. So I will link down below to the person who is, or the video that I saw anyways. So you start off with like different size shapes of fabric. They could be rectangle or they could be square. And then what you do is you match them up. You could either even this out or sew them together just like this. What you're going to do is you're going to sew the right sides of the fabric together with a 1/4 inch seam. So once it has the 1/4 inch seam, as you can see right here, it has a 1/4 inch seam there. Then what you do is we're going to do what we did right now, which is ironing them flat open. So we're going to open them up and we're going to iron them. So you'll seam. And then, of course, I did the 2, then I sewed the 4. It's a whole step. Okay, so let's go ahead and iron this. Ugh, I forgot. Some of my fabrics shrink because I guess they're more like more plastic than fabric. So I'm just sewing the seams. Next, open it. And the seam will go off to one side, so you don't really have to worry about that. I guess in some cases they tell you right or left. I don't know. It just surprised me. I do it either way. Did you start with 2 by 2? Yes, 2 by 2. Yep, I did 2 first, and I did the 4. This is what I've done right now. The 4. 2 by 2 right here. Seam rippers in the way. Oh my goodness. And iron them flat. This is what it looks like on the back because, I don't know, the original lady that I watched didn't show me the back. And I think it would have been nice to see the back. As you can see there, the seams are laying flat. Can't even see them really. This is just iron. I don't have a steam iron. Well, I guess it does have steam iron, but it's just iron. It's not, I don't have water in it. I should say I don't have water in it. So it's just an iron. Next one. So exciting now that I have these. I have other 4x4s that are waiting to be joined up together. So that'll be the next step after we get these evened out. I have to even them out because they are all sorts of different shapes. Just fun. I just gotta make them into little squares. This one's pretty much already a square. Again, this is my Betsy Johnson sheet, and I have to be careful with it because it'll shrink. It's so weird. So I cannot iron that one for too long. Some of the fabric is like that. Some of them, it's just a little weird. But I don't know. It's just how they are. Some fabrics might have more plastic than cotton, is what I feel like is the case. And now they lay nice and flat. Again, the seam is flat. It's not laying out or anything. That's what we're doing here. Yeah, exactly, Sandra. That's what I think with the Betsy Johnson one, it's 100% plastic, I think, because that's a terrible fabric. I cannot imagine wanting to sleep in that fabric. It's literally plastic. Betsy Johnson, that was a bad call, girl. Bad call. I want her to sleep in those sheets and tell me what she thinks. That's what I want. And again, some of the fabric I actually put the wrong way. It happens, whatever. It's just a little bit more faded. Okay. Action-packed. I know. This is so action-packed. It's got to get done. Apparently, I don't know. I don't do a lot of projects that I have to iron that much, except for my heat and bond, of course. Now that I think about it, I do iron my heat and bond. Make sure you got the fan on you right now. It's so hot. Oh my goodness. With this iron, even this iron is like too hot for me right now. So I have the fan on me. You will notice that some of your fabrics will literally shrink, and those are the ones that have more plastic than cotton. Definitely beware of that. It's definitely one of the prettiest fabrics I own. It's just hard to work with when I have to iron it. Because it shrinks. Here's this one. So careful. Ooh, I can't wait for dinner. It's only 2:20 and I'm like, I can't wait for dinner. We're going somewhere. I don't know where. My husband didn't tell me. I don't know. It's probably like Applebee's though. I'm a simple girl. Just take me to Applebee's and I'm yours. I'm just kidding. Iron it. It's really not that hard to iron either. I thought it would be, but it's really not. And it actually doesn't take a long time either. It's actually really fast. I have this on the hottest setting. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know. This one. Sometimes I kind of pull the fabric a little bit so that it fully extends out. Okay. Right? Applebee's is good, girl. They got good steak. And then their cheese sticks. Don't get me started on their cheese sticks. We'll be here all night talking about Applebee's cheese sticks. I love them. Okay. Nice and flat. Again, here is the back so you can see. I actually saw a skirt like this at the thrift shop and I was like, what does that look like underneath? Because again, that video that I watched originally, it didn't show you that. She didn't show the back of her quilt material, which I was really interested in seeing because when she said press open, I didn't know what that meant. I thought it meant like open the seams up and press them down like that. But this is actually what she meant, which is something else, I think. Somebody else sent me a video and that's not what they said. So I don't know. That's why I wanted to show you the back of it because she didn't show me the back of it. And I was mighty suspicious. Okay. Have I been to Texas Roadhouse? I don't know. Do they have that out here? I don't think so. Do they have? I don't know. I don't think I have. There did open a Cracker Barrel, and I've been wanting to go check them out, but I haven't. I heard they're just like an expensive breakfast house. I thought they were like TGIF or something, or like Applebee's or something. Your plastic feeling fabric is either polyester or acetate would be my guess. Probably Linda, because it doesn't feel like this other fabric, you know. It feels very plasticky. It feels like it would burn up if I was on fire. I don't know. Didn't feel very flame retardant. Okay, Okay, so as you can see, these are odd shaped. I'm going to fix that in the next step, but they are a little odd shaped. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Let's fix this here. Here we come across this fabric again. Definitely feels a lot different than cotton. Just have to be very careful where I iron with it. And I put them all the wrong way too. Seam was going the wrong way. There we go, fix it. Okay. And then I missed this other one. What happened here? Somebody's messing with me. Okay. As flat as that one's gonna get. 1 second, I gotta sneeze. Okay, I'm better. I feel better. Okay. We are still ironing here. Still doing the thing. Thank you so much. Why don't you iron them from the back inside of the front? I don't know. Because that's not what they told me to do, Aristi. I don't know, girl. I just do what they say. I do what they say. I think that's what they said to do. Did they say to do it the other way? I don't know, girl. I feel like either way, it's the same thing. Right here, I want to make sure it's all on the one side. See, but I didn't pull it enough. Sometimes, like I said, I have to pull an iron. Okay. We're getting through it here, you guys. We're getting through it. And the timing, you just throw on some Netflix or some YouTube on in the background, and you will be just rolling through this whole process. Just next. Didn't even notice that it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Daisy. Happens to some people. If you iron the fabric from the back, you avoid the shine that is caused by the heat of the fabric. I didn't know that there was a shine. What are you talking about? That's news to me, girl. That is news to me. I still like to iron the other side. It's not flat, though. I tried it. It's not working for me. I don't know. Those seams are more like, I don't know what that means, Sandra. Now you're using foreign language. I don't know what that means, but you know what? I'm going to take it as an insult. I'm just kidding, Sandra. What'd you say about me? What'd you say about my seams, Sandra? What? Did she just say my seams look bad? I'm just kidding, Sandra. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but like I said, I saw it on a skirt the other day, and I was like, oh, that's how it's done. Let me turn my fan up. I am hot now. I am officially hot. Oh, and you know what? Hang on. I gotta go turn on my husband's AC in the living room. One moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to do some chores. Okay, so we're back to the action. This iron will make you hot, I'll tell you that right now. That's why I have the fan on me. Just like this whole spot right here on my desk is like radiating heat. Okay. Right there. Okay. High-end garments are so finished with those seams, there are no raw edges. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. I didn't know I was on a professional level. Maybe I'll go try out for a Project Runway. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I will. I'll tell Tim. Oh, they don't even have Tim Gunn anymore. Never mind. I'm not going to try out. They don't have Tim Gunn anymore. What's the point? He was the best. He told you to make it work. And now nobody tells you to make it work. Not cool. This fabric too right here kind of shrinks a little bit. There's a perfectly straight line and then it shrunk just a bit. It happens. I don't know. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, I didn't even tell you what happened yesterday, you guys. Okay, so we went to this fancy mall. There's this fancy mall called the Fashion Show Mall out here. It's got crazy stores like, Prada and Louis Vuitton and all those fancy stores that won't let me inside. Anyway, so we were going there because there's a Lush store in there. So my dad was out of lotion. My mom was out of lotion. I was out of my exfoliator for my shower. Lower the temp so it won't shrink. I'm not worried about it. It's okay. It's only a couple pieces that do that. And so we went there, and yesterday they actually closed the part where we park at. So we had to go park somewhere else. And where we parked, it turns out we were in Saks Fifth Avenue when we came up the escalators from the parking lot. Turns out we were at Saks Fifth Avenue. Now, I see it all the time when I go to this mall, but I don't think I've ever gone in there because that's for rich people. I don't know. I don't have money like that. So we came up into the mall, and we're at Saks Fifth Avenue. And I tell my mom, I'm like, don't look at anything. I'm like, don't even touch anything, I tell her, because everything in this store is 3 times the price that you would ever think anything logical would ever cost. And what does she do? As soon as I said that, she turns around, she looks at Louboutins. Okay, she doesn't know what Louboutin is, but there was a sign that said Louboutin. And she picked up this like platform shoes. They just look like normal shoes. They were not fancy shoes. They were not like elaborate shoes. They weren't made of gold. Just regular platform shoes that she likes. She picks them up. $675, you guys. She put them back down. I've never seen her put something down so fast. I'm like, I told you, this is not. It's funny enough, we just come from the thrift store. I'm like, girl, this is not the thrift store. Like, this is not Goodwill. You're not in Goodwill right now. Like, I told you, don't touch anything. Like, of course you can look. I'm like, but I tried to warn you, girl. Like, this is not Goodwill right now. $675. My poor mom. They're just regular shoes. They weren't like fancy shoes. They weren't, like I said, they weren't intricate. They were just regular platform shoes. I was like, Ma, you had to pick Louboutin though. Like, I know you got good taste, but Louboutin. I've only heard drag queens wear those shoes. I don't know. I don't have money like that. It was just so funny. Like I said, I've never gone into Saks Fifth Avenue. I just knew, that's where you go when you get money. And I don't have money, so I was shocked. I was shook. The poverty was stricken. We were poverty stricken as soon as we saw those prices. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she has very good taste. She does, of course. And they were really cute shoes. They were like her type of shoe, but that's not her type of price. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just got into Goodwill and got 2 pairs of shoes for like $16, you know? Oh, my mother. My mother. Yeah, exactly. She put those shoes right back down. Like, I walked in there and I felt extra poor. You know what I mean? Like, I go to the dollar store and I'm like, hey, look at me, I'm balling. I got $20. Oh, you broke people don't. I'm just kidding. But at 6th Avenue, I was like, I was like Oscar the Grudge. I might as well have been walking around. I might as well look like a hobo. I mean, I just was wearing a tank top, like a Walmart tank top, and like my little Walgreens black pants that I like to wear. Yes, I wore my leggings are from Walgreens. They just have the best leggings for like $5, so I gotta go there. Anyways, yeah, they looked at me differently. I'm just kidding. Everybody was nice. Everybody was nice. But they all knew, girl. They all knew. Okay, we're done with that. Wait, I didn't iron that one. I only ironed the back of it. Okay, so we are all done here with the ironing. All right. It's hot with this iron. Get it away from me. Okay. Okay, so next, I gotta cut them even. So that's a lot of fun too. Gotta cut them even now. I don't have a ruler or anything. And as long as they're not too crazy, we're going to be too worried about it. But sometimes I get a little crazy about it like that. You know, this side's already even. This side's already even. It's not exactly messed up. So that'll be that. This one's a little bit more off. So this one needs a little bit more work. Pretty woman, definitely. She was definitely a pretty woman. She was definitely that. And again, all these little bits of fabric I'm actually keeping. Because that's going to be for another project. So I am still keeping all these little bits of fabric in this little bag here for another project, for another day. Okay, so now we're going to cut it on this side. So it doesn't have to be straight. I'm not really like trying to make them straight, but I am trying to make them even, you know? Trying to make them even. And I didn't buy a ruler. This is just for my Sizzix. It's the small one that I don't use, so might as well put it to use somewhere. This one is pretty good for the most part. Just a little bit. Oh, my poor mother. We've never gone into a store like that. Like, we don't go to stores like that. So it was a shock. It was quite the shock. Okay, that one's pretty even. Just to be a little bit. Again, I'm not going for straight. I'm just going for, or I'm not going for like perfectly straight. I'm just going to make them even. Right here. Y'all know I'm more of a Walmart girl, you know? Literally. I don't buy my clothes anymore at thrift shops. Sometimes I do, like if there's a good deal. Like especially if it's the like per pound. Oh, I love going to the thrift shop per pound. But you don't really get anything in particular you're looking for. You know what I mean? Because it's just grab what you can from there. But I like to buy Walmart clothes. Because they're the only ones that have like plain clothes. It's so weird. I like plain clothes. I like plain black shirts. I like plain white shirts. You know what I mean? Just like plain colors, no logos, no glitter, no funny saying, just a plain shirt. And Walmart gets me. They sell the plainest stuff, and I have just been loving going to Walmart. And ever since, these thrift shops are pretty much just as expensive as buying clothes from Walmart, so I might as well just buy the clothes new from Walmart. Unless, like I said, I get a good deal like those sell by the pound places. Those are pretty nice for us regular folk. All my little bits, you guys. I can't wait to do this project for this one right here. Ugh. Okay, good thing I have my back brace on, or my back would be killing me right now. Let me get the camera more over here so I can cut more down here instead. I have to stretch. Sometimes I stretch. So I'm trying to get stuff in camera, but I can just move the camera closer to me. Okay. So definitely you're going to want a rotary cutter. I tried to do this project without a rotary cutter. Oh, that was a joke. That was a joke. You need a rotary cutter. And this was just from Walmart. It's not the cheapest one, but it's not the most expensive one either. Apparently, these things get pricier. I don't know. See what I meant by the fabric shrinks? It kind of shrank a little bit there. It's a little weird. I will fix it. Okay. Go. And a craft mat. Yeah, you definitely need a craft mat. But I think I could just use just my poster board because I don't mind cutting it. I don't know. I get cheap sometimes, but I did buy this cutting mat. So I figured I would actually start doing a lot of projects where I actually needed to cut stuff. So I did go out and buy that. But you could just use cardboard, honestly. Anything that you don't mind cutting through. I also have, oh, you know what I have that I thought I could use instead? That's what I thought. Okay, so I have this plastic mat. It's just plastic. It's for shelves. And I think I can cut on top of this. Yeah, it doesn't really damage it at all. So if I really wanted to be super cheap, I could have just used this. This is from IKEA. It's just this large plastic mat. And I use it to paint on top of, to put glue, because I could just clean it off. So it's not that expensive either. But I think you can use that too, because it's just as thick as this mat right here. I always try to imagine things I can use instead of the actual things that I need to use. I get cheap built sometimes. Sometimes my imagination goes wild. Okay. So here's that. Here's the first mic. Can't be that. It's gotta be this right here. Okay. Okay. Cutting everything even. Oops, see? I went on top of the cutting mat sometimes. That's okay. This one gets cut up all the time, so I don't see what the difference is. don't see a difference. Okay. So the next part is going to be fun. We start piecing these together again. Nice and squared off here. Get some Gatorade. Okay, so the next step is definitely going to be putting these together, these 4x4s together to make like an 8x8 square. That's going to be the next step. But for right now, I got to even all these out. Then we can start putting them together with that other one. Again, I'm not trying to be perfectly straight. I'm trying to make straightish lines. I don't really stress about it being perfectly straight. Okay, good. This one's pretty good already. Yeah, that's good. That looks good. Need to do much there. Here, we only need to do a little bit. I'm telling you, throw something on TV and you will be doing this for hours and hours. Trust me, I know because it happened to me. Oops. It's good. There. I can't wait to do this scrap fabric project. I gotta watch the video again before I do it. And I don't have a washing machine, so I might have to actually just show you guys how I did it afterwards. I have to buy a sewing machine. Oh my god. I mean, a washing machine, not a sewing machine. I need to buy a washing machine. Okay. So let's even this part out over here. That right there. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Just even this out. This out just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Just a tiny bit. It's probably a little excessive there, but okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so rename these out here. I'm kind of glad I didn't buy the ruler because there is a ruler that's plastic and it has numbers, you know, like a ruler. But I'm glad I didn't buy it because those numbers would get me confused with all these lines here, I think. It would be a little bit like visually overstimulating for me and it would just, I don't know, I don't think I could handle it. It's too much stuff in front of my face. Okay, I'm going to do this part out right here. I don't know, I'll never have to measure anything exactly to size, so I'm not worried about it too much. About not having a ruler that's exactly perfect. It's okay with me. out here. Okay. This one's pretty good already, except for this right here. Cut that off. Okay. Let's see. That looks good. Right here. Needs right over here. Just a little bit. Okay. This one is pretty good. Maybe right here. I'm just being picky now. Being really picky now. That's fine. Okay. Right. Hi, Happy Scrappy. Welcome to the show, to the action-packed adventures of me. Okay. But definitely, like I was telling Adisti, this is easy. You don't have to worry about measuring or trying to make everything too perfect, which is why I'm doing it, which is why I'm into it. So as you can see, Adisti, you don't have to be perfect, girl. You could do this. It's fun. It just takes a lot of time, that's all. It takes a lot of time. It's a little time consuming. Okay, that's good. This one. Okay. And then this side. This side needed a little bit of work. Just a little bit. Okay, perfect. I don't know how hot it is, you guys, but it feels warm up in here. I heard France is having a hard time with the heat. It's basically as hot as it is here in Vegas, which I think is weird. That's not normal. How is it hot everybody else? Like everywhere else, it seems to be like as hot as Vegas, and I'm confused because we're supposed to be like the hottest place. And y'all trying to take our shine away. Okay, we're good. We're straight there. It is happening. All right. It is going down. Okay. Just because I'm being a little extra, cut that off there. I have done a JJ cover on one of your first DD projects with quilting technique, but it was just for one book because it takes a lot of time. Yes, girl, you see? It takes a lot of time, yes. But it's so much fun, though. I don't know. I find this very relaxing. I might just become a quilter channel. I'm just kidding. I'm going to be a quilting channel now. Sorry, you guys. I'm just too into quilting, you guys. Yeah, right. Oh my god, no way. No way. That's better. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of straightish. Ish. As best as you can get it. We're almost done. We're almost done. You will be a coat bed cover old lady maker. Yes, I will. Better make me a t-shirt. Yes, I will. No problem. I'll make you a bed cover from your bed sheets. Oh my goodness. Okay, that one's done. This one is pretty good. This one's got to be evened out. Not hard to do at all. Whoops. Okay. This side a little bit. Okay. Okay, that looks good to me. This one needs a little bit of help. Okay. Yes, but this is so much fun though. I still spent all day yesterday doing it, and you know what? I still want to. I don't know what it is. I like seeing all the combos of the fabrics in the very end. It's very exciting to me, and so I think that's why I stay excited till the end. I think that's why. I think that's what's wrong with me. Like, I can't wait to see the end. I just want to see the end. And then I see the end and I'm like, I want to make more. I can't stop, you guys. Somebody stop me. Okay. Who wants a bed cover from this quilted bed cover? I'm taking orders. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, that looks good. Let's do it evened out a little bit. Okay. Thank you. Aren't they adorable? I guess I'm in love with finding projects to use scraps with. I think that's kind of my thing now. Scrap fabrics or projects are a lot more exciting than just using your regular tools. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Find it maybe a little bit different. Maybe that's why it's exciting to me. Side. Okay, that looks good. Let me just cut up this side right here just to make it a little bit more even. Okay, oops, I put it in the wrong spot. Okay, this looks good, except over here. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm sorry. There we go. All right. It is getting done. Okay. Just do this one side again. Okay. Getting the shakes. I said sheiks. Oh my god. Why did I say sheiks? That's not what I'm doing. That's a religion, Daisy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here is right here. That looks good. I love when I do the red. With the red, it looks a lot more exciting with the red. I was watching Korean drama the other day, and one of the actors looked like he was your lost twin brother. Daisy, what? Hey, he sounds like a good-looking guy. I'm just kidding. Send me a photo. I want to see that. That's funny. That's hilarious. Maybe he is my brother. I don't know. Maybe my mom never told me I have a Korean brother. Nobody told me I was Korean. I would have been so cool with that. I get told that a lot, though. Like, are you Asian? No. I am not that exotic. I am from about 3,000 miles south of the border. Not that far away. But I do get that a lot. Am I Hawaiian? Am I Asian? What are you? I always get that question. Okay, and then this one side here. What was his name? I don't know if you know that, Aristi. What was his name? Now I want to look him up. He sounds beautiful. Sounds beautiful. I gotta see. Okay. Okay, that's actually great already. But this one needs some work. Sorry, I felt like there was like a hair in my boobs. Sorry, that's not weird. I don't know if that's weird to say. Sorry. Sorry if I mentioned boobs. You can thumbs me down now. Just kidding. Okay. Okay. We are working our way, working it. Okay. This even actually. Okay. Pretty good already. Oh no. I don't know what the problem is right there. We are almost done. Going on to the next step here. almost. Here. That looks good everywhere. So I'm just going to be a little picky. Okay. Are you kidding me? You know how hard Asian names are. I know, right? Yeah, I know. I mean, you can't think about it off the top of your head. You don't know how to spell in Korean. Aristi. You don't know Korean? Everyone I know knows Korean. I'm just kidding. I know, I get you. I get you. Okay. Finally, the last ones. All right. Because I am over this. Okay. This one. Okay. I think I could possibly maybe sew maybe like a simple like tank top or something. I might try to do a tank top. I know, weird ideas. I'm thinking I might be able to make clothes. I doubt that, but I would like to try. Maybe just for me. Doesn't your back hurt? You slept so many hours. I have a back brace, girl. I feel good. After when I get my back brace, I can work and work and work, no problem. So if I don't have my back brace, then yeah, it would be hard. But I am supported. I feel good. I feel real good. But yes, usually that would totally be the case. Totally. Okay. Here. Okay, last one that we have to even out. All right, we're getting there. I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay. Oops. And this last part right here. All right, last part. I don't like this at all. It's just ugly. I just do that. Okay. Okay, so we got them all done. Oh my gosh, all the 4x4s. So let's join them now. But I want to get my other 4x4s. Or 2x2s, I should say. That one's already 8. This one's 8. This one's 8. Okay. So we can mix them all up. These are already 8x8. So this is what we're going to be making. 2 4x4s, right? So these are 2x2. So these are 4. And then we're going to add another 4 to make it 8 pieces total. So let's get on that. But I also could add it to these smaller pieces of 8x8s that are really small, so they won't fit with the other ones. I'm actually going to do that. Let me get this out the way. Get this out the way. And I got my sewing machine now. Thank you, Lori. So now we're going to put these two together here. Right sides of the fabric facing each other. And we're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam here, straight stitch. Default settings. here we go. This is a small 8x8. This one's actually really little compared to the other ones, but that's okay. So this one is 2, 2, 2. It's actually not 8x8. It's actually 4x4 and then a 2x2 that are actually the same size. So these were all smaller pieces of fabric. So you can see how this is coming together. And then, of course, we have to press the seam open. So that's exciting. You got to press it open. Okay, so we'll move along. We got our 2x2s here that we're doing. And I'm trying to find pieces that are similar in height like these two. You can see that they're a little bit mismatched in height, but for the most part, they're pretty much the same height. If I put them this way, same thing. They're pretty much the same height, but not entirely. That's okay. We are going to set them right sides together. And we are going to sew a 1/4 inch straight stitch. 1/4 inch seam, I should say, straight stitch. Okay. There we go. And of course, we're going to even this out. So I'll cut that off. And so we'll keep making little pieces of fabric from our little pieces of fabric. And so on the game goes till we're done with all of our fabric. These will look cute together. So let's do that. That's what I'm doing here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Leo Phillip. I'll have to look him up. Let me look him up right now, girl. I don't know. I gotta know. Leo Phillip. Is it Phillips? Phillip? Let me see. Oh, it's Lee. Lee Phillips. No, I don't think this one's it. Said he was Korean. That guy is from like the 50s. Maybe I'll look up Korean. Hang on, I gotta know. Now I gotta know. What? Really, Aristi? So Aristi thinks I look like this guy. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, not. He's beautiful. He's got a beautiful face. I don't know. He's beautiful, though. I won't say he's not. That I will not say. Okay, so let's do these two. Thanks for letting me know, Aristi. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. I didn't show this one off. This one's ready for like a watermelon. I don't know. I want to eat a watermelon on this picnic table. That would look beautiful as a picnic table fabric. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's keep going on with the fun. And basically that's all we're doing is the same thing that we did before. Like when we put the 2x2s together. Do the 2x2s together, and then you have to press them open. So this I have to iron open, and then we're going to do it again. We'll add more fabric to this side. We'll press it open, and so on, and your quilt grows and grows and grows. That is the idea. Same steps over and over, you guys, but just with more material, with more fabric. That's all. Let's see. Let's put this over here. They kind of are the same size. Again, we're going kind of by the same size. That's what we're doing. If you see him in the show, you will understand. You have the same lips, and he has more Asian eyes. Maybe. Maybe. I only have Asian-looking eyes because I have an astigmatism, girl. I got almond-shaped eyes because of my astigmatism. Not even lying. Okay, so there's my 8x8 square. Super cute. Let's keep it going here. Keep finding pieces that kind of go together. I don't want to keep putting the same like fabrics together like this here. I want to make them different, so I'll put these two together. You could simplify your life by kind of pairing them up together before you start sewing, but you know, I don't like to do that in my life. Yes, I also look very Hispanic. I get confused for Asian, but 99% of the time they know I'm Hispanic. They know. They know what's up. I no insult at all, because I mean that's what I am. So how could I be insulted that you think that? That's what I am. If I'm a potato, I can't be mad that you call me a potato because I'm a potato. You know what I'm saying? That seam right there is going to come out. For the most part, it sews good though. Let's see. There we go. Shabby chic is starting to appear. Starting to show up. She is here. All right. She has arrived. Okay, this is 2x2. Let's see what else. I'm trying not to crowd up my table too much so you can see what I'm doing, but it's really crowded. These two go together. Thank you, Dixie. I'm glad you enjoy it. I know it's long. I know there's a lot of non-action shots, but it's a lot of fun, you guys. It really is fun. Thank you, Dixie. Thank you, girl. So here's this long one now. Now they're starting to get long. But it's okay because I have other ones that are pretty long too. See this one? These are going to go together. These eventually might go together, maybe not. I don't know. But this is kind of like the idea of what we're going for. I do still have to iron it though. So I can't sew them together yet because this has to be ironed down. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Okay, so here's this. That'll go good together. Why not? Why not? Back to the sewing machine, sis. All right. I'm telling you, if I try the project, you will be able to do it. Like, honestly, I don't try hard projects. I don't try projects where everything has to be cut specifically to size, just because that's too much thinking power for me. I don't know. I like quick projects. Quick project. I mean, it's not exactly a quick project, but it's not that hard. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to. If I'm doing it, I can honestly say it's not that hard. Because I am an expert in my abilities. I know what I can and cannot do. And a year ago, I would not have tried this, so I'm very proud of myself. I'm trying all these new tips and tricks, you guys. It's just too much fun, you guys. It really is. Got to put the loud colors with the quiet colors. Then we'll put some more loud colors over here. It'll just be fun. I just can't wait. I just cannot wait. Although I will have to wait. Let's see. What can we do? Okay, let's put these here. Why not? Those will look okay. You should be proud of yourself. You always try new and beautiful things. You're an inspiration. Oh, thank you, Lori. Bust it out, girl. Bust out those scraps. Get out your sewing machine because this is grade A fun, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm honestly surprised. I really am surprised at myself that I like this because I never thought I would like quilting. Like, really, I never thought I would. Here I am, quilting my little heart out, you guys. Quilting my little heart. It's really exciting. It's really, really exciting. Those go together. Okay, I remember when you bought your first machine and your mom was teaching. Yes, girl, yes. That was 2 years ago. I can't even believe. 2 years ago now, I got my sewing machine. And as soon as I got it, I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. I looked at videos, how to thread my machine, and they didn't make any sense. I don't know why. It's like they were talking alien. I don't know why it didn't make any sense to me. So I ran to my mom's house with my sewing machine, and she showed me how to thread it and how to do the bobbin thing and how to roll the bobbin. I had to run to my mama, girl. I had to. I needed my mom. So these are really coming along, and I love it. Freaking love it, you guys. Uh-oh, I have to go get my plants, though. Gosh darn it. I really have to go get my plants. They're going to burn up. Makes me nervous, but okay. Wait a little bit. My plants are outside, and they're in a place where they get like some sun, but then they're also covered by the tree. And the tree the tree doesn't move, obviously. The sun moves. And then it exposes them like around 4 or 5 o'clock. It really exposes them to a lot of heat. And so I have to be a really good mother, and I have to go out there and I have to take care of my plants, Literally, I have to. Otherwise, they'll burn. These plants are so special. It's like having a baby, honestly. It really is. I mean, I don't know, but I imagine it is. I'm literally like looking out the window, making sure they're there. How big are you planning to make them? Big enough to make covers out of. So I don't know exactly what size that will be, but basically what I'm going to do is make them bigger than the size of this cover. So they have to be bigger than whatever this is. This is like one of my bigger journals. And I don't have my ruler. I don't know where my ruler is. But it's a pretty big size. I don't know where my ruler is. It's gone. I don't know. So the pieces that I've been making are so far this big. So they have to be at least, I would say, 4 times this size. If they were 4 times that size, I think that would be a perfect size for the cover. It just has to be bigger. I have to have at least an inch border. I have to have at least an inch border around this to make it work. So that's kind of the idea. You're such a great plant mommy. I just plant my stuff and they grow. See, girl? You probably live in California or somewhere nice. I live in the desert, so I have to. I have to be on top of these plants. Otherwise, they will literally die on me. They have no problem just dying. But I can't let them. This would be cute. Let's do that. Yes, I have succulents. I grow succulents. I don't grow anything. I think you could eat succulents. I mean, you could eat aloe vera, and I don't know. I wouldn't like, but I don't have any cash crops, I should say. They just look pretty. And this is my newest one, Dixie Doodle. This is a succulent. It's called Baby Toes. And it's just the weirdest looking plant. It looks like an alien, you guys. Like, it seriously looks like this is from Mars. The weirdest plant in the world, but I have been wanting this one forever now. They're so pretty. Baby Toes. You killed your aloe plant. That's hard to do, girl. That is hard to do. It's hard to kill an aloe. How did you do that? Mine was dying because it had too much sun. Once I moved it out of the sun, it was happy. I can only grow outdoor plants if it's inside. Yeah, mine are outdoors. I do not keep plants indoors. Mine are all outdoor plants. My cat would eat them. It's terrible. I cannot have plants inside the house. Because Ambu will eat them. This would look cute together. Yeah, aloe they don't like to be watered. I water my aloe like once a month. And I'm in the heat. And I only give it water once a month. They store a lot of water. They don't really need you to give them water. Yep, too much water. It's easy to kill them with that. Too much water. Love it. Such a messy little quilt, but it's okay. It's okay. My succulent flowered this year like I have never seen before. They must love you, girl. They must love you. You must be doing something right. Me too. I am getting a lot of flowers myself. But I don't like them. I cut them off. Because they make my flower, like the perfect little rose kind of gets distorted with the stalk of the flower. So I just cut them off when I see them. Thank you, Dixie. I think they look adorable. Really shabby chic. Like I said, I didn't think that they would match, but I kind of tend to buy fabrics in the same color scheme I see. I noticed. I have noticed that. These would look interesting together right here. Just align the edge. I'll have to sew it open before I do anything else, but they look adorable. Let's this one. Okay, this could look cute with that. Let's do it. You must be planning another large batch of journals. Actually, I don't know. I'm just kind of in the mood to make this. I'm really just in the mood to make this fabric. I don't have another batch of journals prepared, but you know me. I always got something I'm working on next. There's always something. These would look nice together. Why not? Let's do it. Will you sew on top where the edges meet after it's complete? I don't think so. Is that something people do? I don't know. I guess I've never seen that. Pretty, pretty. We still got more. We still have lots more to do. Okay, let's put these two together. I guess I never thought about it. Oh, thank you, Lori. Let's see. I'm trying to see what you mean, Aristi. I don't really want to ruin it. Hang on, let me do it on... We'll do it on here because... No. Let's do it on this one so I can see what you mean. Got it on zigzag now. So you'd put a zigzag stitch in between? Like in between all of this? Is that what you're saying? Hi, Annette. Welcome, girl. Because you know I love, let's see, the same way you do when you do quilted papers like Franken paper. Oh. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't have it planned. But I might now. Okay, these will go good together, but let's put them this way so it's a little bit more interesting. A good thing these are long. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you. Oh no, I'm doing zigzag stitch. Gosh darn it. Hang on. Now I gotta fix it. Okay, fixed. Okay. Straight stitch. Okay. This one's gonna look so pretty because it's so long already. I love it. Your machine has many decorative stitches, plus you have colored thread. Yes, right? I know. This one's really big already, which I love. I love all these beautiful flower pieces. They look so nice together. They really do complement each other. I'm in love. This is a cute square. I love it. I officially love quilting. I'm just kidding. No, but really, I do love it. It's a lot of fun, actually. I know. I never thought I would say that, but you know what? Gosh darn it, I'm saying it. I just said it. Okay. Again, this might be fun because I don't have to match any seams because we all know how fun that is. Here we go. So like a blue stitch just all the way down. Maybe when I'm done with them. I'll try one out. I don't want to ruin them. I'm not saying that would ruin it, but I don't want to ruin it myself by... I don't know. Just wasn't in the original tutorial, so now I'm a little nervous, but I'll try it. I'll try it. Okay. Just patchwork, you guys. Patchwork and patchwork of this fabric. I'm really impressed by your growth. Your art has taken me. Oh, thank you so much, Annette. Wow. Too kind, you guys. I'm just trying out, these awesome YouTube tutorials I see out there. I want to say thank you to everybody who takes the time to make tutorials and takes the time to show people how they do what they do, because otherwise, I mean, you'd be the only one. I'm just kidding. I love it, you guys. It's great. If I didn't have these videos, though, I wouldn't know what to do. So thank you to everybody who makes videos. And of course, thank y'all for watching me try what they do. Sometimes I'll come up with something, but honestly, most of the time, I just try what you guys try. I'll try it out, Lori. I will try it out, and I'll report back. I will let y'all know how it went for me. So I'm trying to get like-sized pieces together. Sometimes it's just not working out, like they're not that same size, kind of. Okay, these could be the same size that way, though. A bit longer. Guess I'd be okay with that. So right sides of the fabric together. Okay. This I didn't even press that right. Wow, I gotta iron that correctly this time. Okay, I'll do that, Sandra. That's a good idea for me. Definitely. That looks good. Let's move on to the next ones. Just grab some fabric from the bottom. Okay, these will go good together. Lori says, I have been watching Stitches by Juliet. I'm sorry, I hit the camera. Since you recommended her, and I'm hooked. She does so much stuff, cool stuff with bits and pieces of scrap, right? Isn't she great? I'm gonna watch more of her videos so I can get more ideas. This is a really cute square. I like this one. Sandra says YouTube certainly has changed the ways we learn. Definitely. It takes us. I don't know. It takes me from being afraid of new stuff to being excited about it because I can replay and rewatch. Like I said, I think this would have been the perfect way for me to learn in school is by watching videos. To be honest with you, because I'm kind of embarrassed to like ask questions and stuff. So if I could just hit the replay button without anybody knowing, that would have been great for me as a kid, I think. Because I need stuff repeated to me sometimes. Yelled at me. I'm just kidding. This looks good right here. A nice mix of fabrics. Seams are nice and pressed down. Maybe not so much over here, but whatever. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. We'll get it together eventually. So here's this. So what do I want to do? What do I want to do with my life? Let's get into it here. Okay, that would be cute. Okay. You're a visual learner too, Lori. Yep. Are you thinking of making those into journal covers? Yes, that's exactly what these will be for journal covers. So I'm going to make big old blocks of these so that they are journal cover size. That is the idea, yes. You caught me. You caught me. Kind of went off center, gosh darn. Okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Hi, Betty. Nice to see you, girl. Love it, you guys. I freaking love it. So much. I love it. Trying to find one that will kind of match with this without being the same exact fabrics. This will be perfect for it. Oh yes, perfect. Thank you, Betty, for your support. I really appreciate it, girlfriend. Really, really appreciate it. Okay. Sandra, oh my God, stop. These look so pretty. I love this fabric right here, and I love this fabric too, you guys. This is like one of my favorite little fabric bits that I have. I'll have to cut it up again. Lovely squares. So these are all pretty much ready to just be put together. You see what I mean? Like these two are pretty much the same size, and they're ready to be put together. I just have to iron the back of these first. So we'll keep setting them aside. And just going to keep mixing up these prints here so that it looks good. That would look cute, actually. That would look real cute. Yes, the yellow fabric is beautiful, right? So that's one of my newest fabrics, or one of my newest bed sheets, I should say. So I have plenty of that fabric. I love it. Too much fun, you guys, honestly. Should not be legal to have this much fun. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't arrest me because I'm having so much fun. Okay, so this one. Go along with that. Makes a nice long one. But it's good size to build on for the next step, of course. These would look cute. Let's do that. I think it would look better on this side, though. Yeah, let's do that. These sides together. Betty. It's just when I really get into it, I really get into it. Whether it's like literally like a subject in school. Like when I learn about something, I'll literally for a week or a month straight just learn everything I can about that topic. I'm a little weirdo like that. That's how I was in school too. Like we would learn about something and I would go to the library and look up more stuff about it because I was so interested in it that I just had to know more. Just a little weirdo like that. And I'd always be like, oh, you didn't go to the library to research about it? Because I know this, and I know that, and I know this, and I know that. I love that stuff. I love it. And now I can just watch documentaries and everything. It's great. I love learning. I wonder if you can coffee dye some fabric. Definitely. You could definitely coffee dye fabric. I don't know if you get it specifically this color, but you could definitely coffee dye your fabric before. Definitely an option. Okay, so we're working with these now. I'm like running out of fabrics here, but that's okay. That's okay. These will go cute together. Okay. Ooh, the longer you leave it in, the darker it gets. Great. Great tip. Okay. So I'm going to put these two together. There we go. That one's really pastel. This is a really pastel-like square right there. These go perfectly together. Let's put these together. That seam kind of bunched up a little bit. But we're good. We're good. Love it. So big. They're getting so big now. That I just love it. Okay, so these will go good together. Same kind of length. Ooh, I just pulled my thread out. Okay. Once today, that's fine. I will accept you doing it once. 1 second. 1 second. I gotta. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're ready to go. Or maybe we're not. Get it together now. Get it together. There we go. Bye, Betty. Okay, I was too excited that I literally used up all of the scraps that I initially started with. I'm way too excited about that. All of the scraps that I cut up and I said, I'm going to do this, all this, I did it. Woohoo. It came out again, of course. 1 second. Oh my God, there's always this one little hair that comes off the thread that ruins everything. Okay. Whew, sorry about that. Did I do this? No, not yet. Not yet. But here we go. We're about to. Right there. It's actually going this way because of this little birdhouse right here. Okay, I'm loving it. Let's put these two together. Okay, so these go together. Okay, there we go. Square. Then all I have left are these teeny tiny little bits here, bits and bobs, that are like really, really small, eight squares here. Really small 4x4s. Right there. Really small. Now we have to teach yourself how to use the auto thread. I know, girl. I know. It bugs everybody that I do that. I don't know why. I just find it faster. I don't know. It's probably not. Ugh. Back in my days, we didn't need a automatic threader. I'm just kidding. That one's a little wonky, but that's okay. Whatever. Whatever. And then I'm just left with these two. I guess I'll sew these together right here. I guess. No, I guess I won't. Oh my god, why did you have to do that? So dramatic. This fabric just did not want to be there. Okay. So now, I'm only going to do this one time. And then I'll probably do the rest of them off camera. Because I actually have to press these open. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. I have to iron these open, even them out, and then I can connect these pieces together, if you guys can see. Then these will connect to each other, and it just creates the whole piece, basically. So I gotta do that, because I want to do a couple of them so I can show you. But basically, we're just doing the same thing. Sewing fronts face together, then we're gonna iron it open, and then we're gonna do the same thing. Sew together, iron it open. It's just the whole process, you guys. Okay, so let me get the iron so I can do this part then. I want to keep doing this. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not hungry yet, so I'm okay. I'm just going to do a little bit more. Okay, so I got my iron on. It's not even exactly warm yet, but I'm already working with it. I'm what? Impatient. That's right. I am impatient as all can be. Just make sure all of your seams are flat as well at the same time that we're doing this. Just make sure everything is nice and flat. See, this one kind of shrunk. That blue fabric kind of shrunk. Maybe I'll lower down the heat a little bit. Maybe that's my fault. I don't know. We'll see. But again, that's why I do it from this side. I don't know. I find it easier. This has to be that size. Okay. So we're pressing them open. Okay. Okay, so I got a couple of them. This is going to be a whole process for me, but I'll do it off camera. But let me show you. Next, we got to even them out, of course. Of course, we got to do that whole thing again. Get this down a little bit lower. Just on this side, it's a little bit, well, on a couple sides, actually. Is my cutter. I'm like, where's my cutter? Right there. Again, you're not trying to make it straight, but you are trying to make them all even. So you can already see the quilt effect coming to life. This I didn't press very well. That will have to do again. This one kind of got messed up a little bit. think I ironed it too hot. Okay. Again, we're just evening it out, making it back into a perfect square, rectangle, whatever. It's done. Okay, so now we gotta do this one. Okay, so now you like to use spray starch and steam. That sounds good. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, so we're all done with these. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 squares on this one batch. Same thing with this one, but it's a little bit smaller. And here we go. We need to... Oh, we'll put these squares together here. These will look cool. And then these are a little bit too odd shaped to put together. But let me put these together so you guys can see what the big picture is before I log off, because I need to move my plants. I'm like really concerned about my plants right now. Okay. Okay, so these, let me get up here. We're sewing. And again, I will link the original tutorial that I followed in the description box below if you want to watch her. It's not a 3-hour-long video, so that's good. It's good for instructions. Okay, so here we go. Here's our big quilt fabric, basically. And you just make it big enough for your cover. So as you can see, I still need a big amount of work here to do. They still need to be quite large. They need to be larger than this book right here. So I still have quite a lot of work to do till I actually have a piece that will be good enough for a junk journal cover. I think I'm going, let me see this. I just noticed this has sizes. Duh. Let's see. So this book cover should be, if I was going to make a book cover for this specific book, I would want the piece of fabric to be about 16 inches wide by about 12 inches tall. So 16 by 12 is the size that I make the cover fabrics, and then they get shrunk down. But 16 by 12 will be the size that I make these journal covers. So as you can see, I still have quite this. Basically, I have this whole space here to fill. The rest of this space here is what I'm going to be using to make a junk journal cover. It is way more than I need, but if you want to make the book a little bit bigger, then you know it'll fit too. So 16 by 12, that'll be the size that I make these in. I use them with the Peltic stuff and make soft covers. Yes, you could also do that. You guys know I've done that kind of cover also. It would be interesting to see it made with, on this right here. And of course I use this same material to make this, and it's just a whole thing that I've been doing. But it has been a lot of fun to do, and I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this. I have to go put my plants away. Maybe I could just do a pause because I'm not done. I want to keep going, you guys. My husband's not home yet, so maybe I could keep going a little bit. Let me go get my plants out of the way because I'm like freaking out about that, and I'll be right back. So give me one moment. Wait, my back breaks. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I had to move my plants. I've been thinking about it for like an hour now. Let me get my back brace on because I can't do any of this without my back brace. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. I feel better now with my back brace, my plants put away, and you know what? Let me get a little snack. Let me get a very Mexican snack here. Gotta have some barritas. Love it. Love it. Okay. I need a little snack, a little sugar, glucose. Uh-huh. Okay. I need to iron, you guys. It's not fun, but if I want to continue, I need to iron. Okay. Man, these things will make you so thirsty. Turn on the iron. Oh my god, you could choke on these if you don't have water. It turns into like a lump of cement in your mouth. So that's how you know it's good. Okay. We are back, and I have to iron. The fun parts. Have to iron. Oh, I sewed this one wrong. Sometimes you'll do that. Sometimes this one will fold in. I don't quite know what to do, but should be okay. I'll just cut that, and then this bone's okay. That works. I'm pretty sure that's not how the professionals do it, but you know, that's how we're getting it done here. Like I said, this fabric shrinks, so I don't want to I don't want to iron it too much. Okay. Just keep on going. We're trying to make a 12 by 16 square. Rectangle, actually, it's a rectangle. Before I get chewed up, it's a rectangle. Okay. Looks good. This is just... I really honestly never expected this to be fun for me. Like, honestly. It just looks so stressful, you know, those quilts. But this is fun. Hi, Crafty AZ. Welcome, girl. Yeah, you got to learn the vocabulary, too. I didn't know what they meant. Like, when I learned to cook, I'd read recipes, you know? They'd say saute the onions. I don't know what saute means, so how am I going to saute if I don't know what it means? Okay. We're doing it. We are doing it. Yes. Yes, we are. These are looking fabulous. Just fabulous. This has to be over here off to the side. Right there. That looks good. Did I mess up here? No, I just did it. It is just not ironed down. find them sometimes are really easy to lay down and sometimes they're really not easy to lay down. Thank you, Jude. I hope it's going to look really good. I was nervous about all my different types of fabrics. But you know what? It looks good. I could totally make a whole bed sheet out of this stuff, honestly. It's that pretty. Can't wait to show my mom. It's so cheesy, but anytime I make something new, I run over to my mom's house like, look, Mom, look what I made, Mom. The feeling of when your mom says, that's so pretty, it never goes away. Really. Still makes me feel like a proud, good girl. Such a proud girl. Thank you, Jude. She's awesome. My mom's the best. She knows I'm weird, but she's cool with it. She's cool with it. She's okay. She gets it. She knows other people are out there making babies and taking care of their babies. And I'm just like, look at this fabric piece I put together, Mom. She gets kids from my sister, though, so she's good. She got kids over there. She's got grandkids, so I don't have to do that. Definitely, Aristi. Definitely. Like, well, my mom thought it was pretty, so whatever. Whatever. It's beautiful. See, I tried doing it from the back, but it doesn't lay as flat. Okay. Okay, Sandra. Oh, I'm a little particular. I'm a little particular. Okay. Oh, that's too kind. I never passed that test in school, but thank you. They gave me that test that there was when I was like in 5th grade. Some kids got to go to like a special class because they were like gifted or something. And I took the test and I couldn't pass it. I don't know. I didn't pass the test, but they did give it to me. So maybe they thought I could have passed it. I could probably murder that test now, but they're not giving it to me now. When you hear a good word, it makes you keep trying to do your best. Definitely that. And thank you, Jude. You are too nice. You guys are conspiring against me. Okay. So happy this is too pretty, you guys. Everything just meshes well. And again, you don't have to be perfect with this project. Some of these are not perfectly squared, but you know what? You know what? That's okay. Okay. Today is a long life. I did this last night, though. I literally did this for 3 or 4 hours last night. I cut out some new fabric, and then I ironed all these open for today's show. Today has been a lot of work, but it's just so much fun, you guys. I can't stop. I taught those special classes for half of my career. Well, Sandra, I didn't get to take them. I guess I didn't score high enough. I remember the test. It was like a bunch of patterns. It kept like asking me like, oh, what's the next pattern? And I don't know. I guess I didn't do it right. I wasn't special enough, but it's okay. It's okay. Your live over 3 hours. Yes, it does. And that's just today. Yesterday I went live for an hour. And that's not to mention all the time it took me to cut, all the time it took me to actually sew them together, because when I came live, I just sewed 4x4. But it took me a long time to sew those two together. Just find a good TV show, girl. Find a good TV show and get to this, because this is fun, though. Ooh, I almost put the iron on my hand. That would have been show's over, you guys. Like, if I iron my hand, that's it. Show's over. Okay. That needs to be fixed right there. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Okay, good. Again, I can't iron this one a lot because of this particular fabric that kind of sucks. It's like plastic. Oh, I am not hurting myself, Lori. I would literally cut off the live and just do this all day. Like, I have no... This is what I'm going to do all night and all weekend long. So don't worry about me, girl. I got my back brace on. I got my water. I got my AC on. Only thing I don't have on is a TV show, but that's okay. It's okay. I am definitely not hurting myself. If I didn't have this back brace, I might, but I'm good. I got my back brace. But I just want to sew all these pieces together, honestly. That's all I want to do before I'm off this live. I'm going to get some big pieces done so you guys can see the nice quilt. So far, you guys have only seen like 4x4, 8x8, but not the big one. And I'd feel happy if I used up all my scraps that I meant to use up. That would make me so proud. So proud. Okay. Go. Just kind of helps a little bit. What is back brace? Basically like hugs my back. I don't know if I can flip the camera around to show. Maybe I can. Let me see. Hang on, give me a minute. Let's see if I can do this. No. Let's see. Okay. So like that. And then no. Hang on. Hi. You can see my face. This is my back brace right here. It's a little messed up. This one's old. This one's so old. But and I got alcohol inks on it, so it's all colored too. But basically it has these two bars back here, these kind of metal bars. And that goes to my back. The metal bars go to my back, my lower back. I wrap it around myself like that, and then I wrap it around myself again. And I'm all strapped in. There's no brand on this one. I got at a medical supply store. Like, I think it's, oh God, I don't remember the brand at all. I don't remember the brand. Sorry, I could look at it probably. Let me just take it off. I can look at it. Yeah, this is for my back though, for my lower back. Is there a brand on it? No, girl, I don't have. Oh, wait. It's so old. FLA. So it's by FLA Orthopedics. Like I said, I used to work at a medical supply store, so I've had this for a long time. And I literally, I cannot craft without it. My back would hurt so much. But with this thing on, I can craft for hours. It really helps, though. It really, really helps. I lost it for like 2 weeks. And I was really freaking out about it. And my back was hurting for about 2 weeks straight. So I'm really glad I found it again. It really makes a difference with my crafting. So you guys should definitely go. FLA. Yeah, FLA. Let me see. Like family. I don't know. Family Larry. FLA. Oh, wait, it's not even technically anything. FLA Ortho. I don't know if I spelled orthopedics right. I probably didn't. Okay. Okay. So I got some done. Okay, so let's go. Oh. So iron. Keep on ironing. It's the most exciting part. So much action. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay because this is fun. I don't know. The seams look good, right? Nice and flat. Nothing's popping out. This one a little bit, but that's okay. It'll go back in place in a minute. Google orthopedic brace. Lower, you can look up lower lumbar support. So it's like your lower back. Because they have, I guess they have some for upper back support. This is a lower lumbar support brace. It's one of the cheap ones too. They had more expensive ones that were like a lot lighter material, and they were black, but this is fine for me for the job that it was doing. It really helps me to like stand up straight. You know, when I sit down, sit up straight. It helps me a lot. Go. Okay. I'm telling you, I didn't have it for 2 weeks, and you know what? My back still hurts from those 2 weeks that I didn't have my back brace. Maybe I sit for too long. Maybe, I don't know, maybe my back is melting. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but lately my spine, because I went those 2 weeks without the back brace. I couldn't find it. Those 2 weeks were harsh. They were really harsh. See, I kind of messed up on this one, but you know what? That's okay too. Just flatten it out there. I'm definitely not a professional. I don't know about you. Maybe you are. I am not a professional. Okay, I thought we had a lot more to do, but we're almost done actually, which is good. Okay, so that one's already ironed. This one's already ironed. Okay, so now put the iron away. And some of them are already perfect enough to sew together. So these are pretty good already. So I'm just going to sew these together. Some of them you might have to cut to make them kind of like even, straight pieces. We are going back $16 to $29. Yes, definitely. Get one for you, girl, because it really helps when you're sitting for a long time, when you're kind of looking down. Somehow it like keeps me almost like sitting up straight still. And it's great. Make sure you look at the measurements and see what they want you to measure before you order it. Because they might tell you to take different measurements. Yeah, this seam is going the wrong way. So let's go that way. Okay. Get your seams together. I should order me a new one, Sandra. There we go. So that goes like that. These are getting nice and big now. Again, I'm going to make them 16 by 12. So there's still more work to do on this one. The work is not done yet. This is pretty even. And this is pretty even as well, but they don't fit really. These two are good. Yeah, we could do that. Oh, this one's got to be cut though. It kind of bothers me when they need to be cut, and I don't cut them. Okay, This one and this one. Okay, these will go good together. Let's do that. I'll have to get one too, Sandra, because I would like a second one. Honestly, I would like a second one. Can never get enough of these back braces. Oh my gosh. Again, I think it's because I sit for so long. It's like causing my spine to melt or something. Definitely makes a difference when I don't have it. There we go. Look at this. Look at that mess. I love it, you guys. So much fun. It's a lot of work. I know. It's a lot of work. I know, but it's just so much fun. You're actually doing it, you know? Let's see. Okay, these would be good together like that. Together. Okay. Right? I'm not good at puzzles. I'm not. I like Sudoku. It's really the only kind of puzzle I like. Puzzles, I don't know. I don't know about puzzles. I'm traumatized as a child. I'm just kidding. These are a bunch of little ones. You can do little pieces, or you can do it like this where it's a bunch of big pieces. That's up to you. And then, of course, the next step, we're going to join these big pieces together and such and such and such till we get our 12 by 16. So let me keep getting only the ones that are kind of straightish. This one needs to be ironed. So does this one. Actually, no, this one's good to go. Just don't like it with that one. Let's see. Okay, this will look good with it. Let's do these two. Yeah, you're right. Just send it back. So true. Okay. Right there. That's actually pretty nice width. I don't know how wide it is. Let me see. So this is, it's getting there. You see, it just, no, this is 16 inches. So this is 16 inches long. That's how long I need to make them. Then I need to make them, it needs to be this much longer right here. And then this could be a usable piece for a cover. So that's great. We got to keep on going with these steps though. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. These need to be given out. Mm. 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 I'm just not liking it. Let's see. Okay, this could go cute right here. Okay, let's do that. What's happened to you since Memorial Day, Sandra? What happened? What are you talking about? What you talking about, girl? What you talking about? These pieces. Good. Okay. Looking good. Looking real good. Let's see if my husband texted me. Just want to check because he should be getting off soon. No, he didn't say nothing. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Better not say anything. I'm just kidding. All right. I have to cut these. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I have to cut it. None of them are straight anymore. All right. We'll get to the cutting board. My cutting board out. Where's the plastic? Here's the plastic. Sorry if my camera's all messed up now. I kind of messed it up when I moved it. Sorry. It might be crooked, I think. That might be my problem. Okay. Okay, so this one's already even, actually. This one we gotta even out. Okay. Still have my little bag of scraps, you guys, because this is another project right here. All these little scraps that I'm cutting off, I'm going to use them in another project that I have in mind. So I am putting them away. Right here. This is what needs to be cut off right here. Looking good. Okay. This one right here. This one. Oh, that one's actually pretty good. Okay, so this side actually. Let's spread it out. This side. Right here. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't cut it right. Okay. Sometimes it happens. You have to cut them off a little bit smaller. It's okay. Oh, you hurt your back? Sandra, this should help you, girl. These back braces are awesome. I feel like it just literally holds me together. Like, like it just holds me in. I love it. It feels so good to have this back brace on. You'll feel the difference, girl. You'll feel it. It does make it hard to craft when your back hurts. So everything we do, you kind of slightly bend over, you know? Just slightly. That one's pretty even. That one too. This one's got to be fixed just a little bit. Oops, cut on top of the plastic again. That's okay. You were in bed for a week and a half, girl. Yes. That sounds so hard. I bet it was hard just to sit there, because I know my mother has a hard time when she gets hurt just sitting there. She's got it. She starts to crochet. That woman can't stop. I call her Mrs. Spider. Because she won't stop crocheting. So I call her Miss Spider. Okay, so that's done. This now. I love you, boo-boo. You love me, boo-boo? Do you love me? Oh, boo-boo. I love you too, boo-boo. Little cat. Little cat boy, boo-boo. You heard him, you guys? It's been forever, I know. He's been so quiet lately. He finally said something. He goes and he'll find the hottest room. Like right now, my bedroom, we don't have the AC on in my bedroom because nobody's there. So he'll go and he'll lay in the room. Or when the living room is hot, he'll go and lay in the living room. He's just been laying around. You guys used to hear him a lot because I used to have my door, during spring, I have my door open. He has a little screen that he can look out and he talks to the birds and he's always here. But now that I close the door, he's like doing his own thing, sleeping somewhere else. Hubble. He's done talking. He's just looking at me like, what are you doing? He's looking at me like, I don't speak Spanish. Okay, so here's this right here. And then that side's already pretty even and pretty good. So is that other side? This one is pretty even already. And let's just do this extra part right here. And this part right here kind of bothers me just slightly. Just ever so slightly. Boo-boo, why do you do that? Sometimes he'll just start licking a plastic bag. Like, why? I know I feed you, boy. Why are you licking the plastic bag? Stop. Why are you so weird? Why are you such a weirdo, boo-boo? You're just like your mama, boo-boo? Here. He is 2 years old, my little cat. 2 years old. I got him when he was 4 months. That little cat boy. It's too funny. I've literally been with him every single day since he was 4 months old. I think I left to Mexico for 1 week. And that was the longest he'd ever been alone. And he wasn't even alone. He was with my mom, but that little boy. Yeah, he sleeps a lot. He does. He's a sleepy, sleepy little boy. Like I said, he'll find the hottest room in the house and go sleep there. But around this time, he's waiting for my husband to get home, so he's awake now. Okay, so this is good. This needs a little bit of help, just a little bit. Okay. Just needs a little bit of help. I already started on my next batch of fabric samples that I'm going to be using with this. Like I said, Irina sent me some new fabrics, and I was just so excited to use them that I already cut them up. Well, I already cut them into strips, so I have to cut them into like squares and rectangles and stuff like that. Next, gotta begin a new batch of them. It's too much fun. I just can't. I just have so much fabric that this is fun to do that I'm using them all up. You know? Okay. Anything with scraps. I love projects where I'm using up my scraps. It's just the best. Okay, we're almost done here. Where does she live? Who? Where does who live? Who are we talking about? I missed it. Who are we talking about? My cat or what? Crafty Irina, she lives up by like Sacramento. I need to go check her out. I want to go visit her. Me and what's her name? Little Rhonda Lee want to go check her out. I'm gonna go visit her. I'm trying to plan it out, but it is a long trip. Oh my god, it's like 10 hours away from my hometown where Rhonda lives. So it's gonna be quite the trip to make it up there. I'm 10 hours away from Crafty Irina. I'm not very close. No, actually I might be even longer than that. Yeah, I don't really live close to her at all. I mean, I live closer to her than like New York, but it's still 10 hours. Like 10 hours by car. So it's still quite a trip, but I want to plan it out. And if Rhonda goes without me, I'm going to be so sad. Okay. Okay. Almost done here. Yay. So now I can put these together. My scissors here. Sorry. Okay, everything else looks good. How long is it from one end of Cali to the other? Oh my goodness. Well, I know that from my hometown, from LA to San Francisco is about 7 hours. And LA to San Diego is about 3 hours. So you could probably drive a good, I'm going to say 11 hours from one end, from like the tip of Mexico to the tip of, what is the next step? I think the next step over is Oregon. Yeah, to Oregon. Probably about 11 to 12 hours, I would say. If not more. If I've never done it. I'm just literally calculating in my head. Okay. But it is quite far away. She lives in Northern Cali, and Rhonda lives in Southern California. And I live in Las Vegas, so we're quite a distance apart from each other. But would it be nice? It would be nice to visit, of course. We'll see. We'll see when the time comes. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. I got all my little scraps here for my next scrap project. Yeah, like Texas. Texas is big. Oh my god, why is Texas so big? Okay. Last time my husband went on tour, he went all over the United States, and he was just saying how it was funny that, on the East Coast, you could drive 3 hours and cross like 4 states. That's what he said. Now I got the hiccups. Why? Oh my god, the hiccups. Okay. Now that they're kind of gone. Now that I can kind of talk a little bit, let's get these pieces together with pieces that are similar. Okay, so these two can go together. And let's see what else can go together. I'd have to cut off a lot of that one though. So let's see what else. guess these two can go together. I'm going to pair them up first. Surprise, surprise, I know. Is this one long enough? No, it's not long enough, but this one is here. So we'll put these two together. Got this one. I have this one, and these two can go together because they're about the same height. I'm going by height, you guys. Nothing else, just by height. These two will go together by height. Would be a pretty good match. This long one here. This one here, not long enough. These two can go like this together. Let's do that. This one might be long enough for this one. Just slightly short. We'll see if I have anything else. This one. Maybe it might be a little bit hard to see because I have so many pieces on my table now. I'm trying to find some. Why do you need to piece about 4 5 by 6? Oh gosh, I don't know what that means. I'm getting confused now. I'm not a real quilter. Sorry. 4 5 by 5 by 16. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, so these two can go together. There's a small piece. Let's see. Does this fit it? Yeah, these will fit together. Okay, so these two can go together. This one's kind of big. Okay, these two can go together. That I'd have to cut up a little bit, and I don't really want to, so let's see what else we can do. Yeah, okay, we'll put these two together. Yeah, okay, why not, I said. Did I fix this one or not? Yeah, I did. This one's just not ironed. Okay. Okay, so we are keeping on. This kind of fits there. I'd have to cut it up a little bit, but okay. You have a piece that is about 16 by 14. Yeah, there is a small piece. Somewhere, maybe. No. Okay, these two can go together. Maybe. So I have another piece. Oh yeah, this one's better suited for this one then. And sorry, I'm like picking them all together first. I never do this, but I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. Okay, there's this one right here. These will be perfect together. So let's put those together. Got this one. Oh yes, this one. Does this match with this? It does. So we'll put these together. So we have this piece here. And this piece, oh, that would be a good match. Okay, so let's put those together. Okay, now we're left with this here. So these would go good together. These would not. So I might have to still add a little bit more stuff to these to make them work. They might work with the next batch of stuff. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. But we are back to the sewing machine here. I got a message, but it's from Grubhub, so whatever. Grubhub. Okay, so I'm trying to put these fabrics together, right sides together. Right sides together. Okay. 1/4 inch seam. All freaking right. This piece is so little, but it's still like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 pieces right here. It's just so little. Okay. So we have these two. These are big pieces going together. Big pieces. But here we go. So let me see how these seams go. I need to know how the seams go so I can keep them flat. Okay, make sure the seams are flat. Ooh, this one's the biggest piece. Okay. This is the biggest piece I've sewn so far. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? Oh my goodness. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. So big. Still gotta iron it though. Still gotta iron it. Thank you guys. Thank you. We're gonna keep doing it till we can't do it no more. Yes. Okay. Unless, let me see. Is this one a better piece for this? I don't know. Ooh, it is. Okay, let's do these two instead. I change my mind all the time, so whatever. I am not worried about changing my mind. It's okay. Just want to make sure that these seams lay flat against each other and they don't lift up, because that happens. It happens. Okay, Sandra. You're funny. You are too funny, girlfriend. And then just keep doing the same steps over and over until you find yourself with a nice quilt. So it'll have to be this way. Let's see, I'm trying to get. I don't think it'll happen. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't want to like that. Okay, this is better. Okay. I gotta decide what fabric is better on what side. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. That's what this piece looks like. Going to the next piece. These ones are big. Bye, Sandra. I'll see you next time, girlfriend. Thanks for stopping by. I know this live is a little bit insane, but that's what I'm doing with my life. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be a quiet sneeze. I'm so sorry I woke you guys up. I'm so sorry about that. It just happened. It just came out. Sorry. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I am loving this so far. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I've said that enough that I love this, but I do. You miss your daddy, boo-boo? He's hungry. He wants his wet food. Let me just finish over here, boo-boo. Let me finish, boo-boo. That little boy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Up. I'm sorry. It's 3 a.m. That's really early. That is too early, girl. Go to sleep. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Craft along with me. Come on. Okay. No wonder you said late night works better for you. How do you sleep? It must be morning for you, late night for me. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. So here's this. I just have to even it out. Of course, got to even it out. Iron it and even it out. And we just keep on going, girl. We're just doing the same thing over and over. Just over and over and over and over. But it's cool. It's cool. This down here. I'm almost done sewing these up, and then I'll let you guys go. I have other things to worry, other things to do. Like I gotta cut out more fabric pieces, and so then it's a lot. I don't know where it would stop. I don't know where this obsession will leave me. My whole house. I'm gonna probably redo my whole couch and shabby chic quilt. There's that. That looks so pretty. Okay, next one. These two. Right there. Make sure they're together. Make sure everything's nice and flat. Nothing comes up. Okay, okay. There we go. Pretty with all those pinks and greens, and there's some pops of red. I am really, 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 really loving this. Okay, here is more to come. Together here. Oops. Oops. Good. Just this one. And of course, these could be good for the inside of the journal too, because I also put fabric on the inside of my covers, like you can see right here. It's fabric right here. So I could use this on the inside also. That would be so cool. That would be a really cool technique. These go together. But yeah, let's switch them. I want to have the same fabrics next to each other, but I don't think it's going to happen with this one. Because these two fabrics here are the same. And they're the same over here too. So there's really nothing I could do about it. Oh well. Sorry, my stupid nose, I know. It's terrible. Okay. Oh my god, you guys, 4-hour live. I don't think I've ever gone longer live than this right here. I don't think I've lasted this long any other day. But I really got a lot of work done today. Yay! Yay! Okay, got this one up here at the top. Okay. Thank you, Aris. I don't like doing long lives. Like, I like it, but I don't like it at the same time because I don't know who's going to watch a 4-hour replay. I mean, I have watched 3-hour lives myself. I'm not gonna lie. I have, so I guess I don't mind. I guess it's not that bad. There we go. You do too, Lori? Yeah, if the person is entertaining, I'll watch them. So here's that. So we're gonna, the next step obviously is we need to combine some of these here to make them bigger. Obviously, that's what we're gonna have to do with some of them. Or just add pieces to make them as big as they need to be. Yeah, that's true in high speed. You couldn't watch it afterwards in high speed. I would just skip, you know what I mean? Because I would just skip along till I got to the spot, to the next spot. Okay, so let's do these two pieces here together. So the seam right there is not straight, not flat anyways. They need to be flat. Okay. And I ran out of bobbin that whole time. That whole time I had no bobbin. Oh wait, why did I throw that over? I'm gonna need that. Okay, we're almost done here. I only spent a whole work shift here on live. Oops, sorry, I hit my head again. Okay, here we go. Taking out the string from the fabric. Okay, so here's this one. This one is fabulous. They're all coming out super shabby chic. I freaking love it, you guys. Freaking love it. I might have to add 2x2s over here to make it the same size, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Get these two to go together. Okay. I love when it uses the red. When it uses the red, it's like all sorts of cute. Like the red color. Super cute. Okay, last one, you guys. Last one. And I'll go on about my day, and you can go on about your day. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness. I'm just kidding. I'm going to keep doing this, actually. But I am not going to be live anymore, but yeah. So after this, I got to do some boring stuff, cutting them out. Yeah, it's the boring part. Okay, you guys. I am all done here. This is what we've got. We got some bigger pieces than others. But we are on the road to finishing these up. I don't know if I'll go live this weekend, but you might want to check back with me. I might. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But these look so good. I'm so happy with this project. I've been having so much fun with these. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I know it's been a crazy long day. But yeah, I want to thank everybody so much for hanging out with me throughout this whole process. It has been quite the process, girl. I know. But thank you guys so much for joining me and along this journey. I think this one's the right size, maybe. So yeah. Oh my goodness. They look so pretty. I just want to go make a whole bed sheet out of it, you guys. Okay, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey today of my 4-hour live here, longest live ever in the world. Thank you, Phoebe. Thank you, Aristi. Thank you to Jude. Thank you to Annette. Thank you, Lori. Who else was here? Jude was here. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Lori, BB. See who else? Who else here? Oh yeah, Irina was here, of course. Irina was here hanging out. And yeah. So you guys, thank you guys so much. I might be here this weekend. I'm not sure, but we'll be hanging out again on Monday if I'm not here this weekend. Peace out, you guys. I'll see you at 1 p.m. on Monday. Bye.